Spiritual Deals back in the building. I'm always in it 24/7. Literally, see my attention. I'm just gonna keep powering up and making videos until 1,095 days. I'm gonna keep coming in hard with this content until I hit 1,095 days. What after my 1,095 days is done? I'm releasing straight away. I don't care, bro. Literally, I'm finding a nice female or some bullshit, and I'm gonna have some fun, bro. Literally, I've been disciplining myself for too long now. I'm telling you, I can still go like longer, but bro, I think I've gone long enough without it, bro. You know what I mean? I think I've disciplined myself enough, and I've learned my lessons and learned what I need to learn in my journey. You know what I mean? But chosen ones, I've got a message for you. Right, be careful with sneaky individuals out here. Sneaky individuals in this Gen Z is just everywhere, bro. I'm telling you. That's what I realized. Like, you don't know who you're associating with yourself nowadays. You know what I mean? You could be talking to someone, having a good conversation, and then when you leave this person's presence, they just go badmouth you, bro. I'm telling you, like, you'll have the greatest conversation as well. They'll be laughing in your face and everything, being fake, and then go behind your back and go talk shit, bro. I'm telling you, people are like this. You might not think people are like that, but I'm telling you, people are like this, bro. They're weird. I don't know. It's like, I don't know, bro. There's something with them. But yeah, I remember like one time when I used to go back to college, like when I was 17, 16, no, 17. I remember like when I left now, I used to like still message this guy that used to like to sell loud, but I used to just be cool with him, you know what I mean? But it's like when I left the college, it's like I just forgot about all the people, you know, like that, bro. These people probably thought that I cared about them because of how nice I was to them, but really and truly, I was just being nice to them while I was there, and then when I left, bro, I was just gonna forget about them. Literally, that's what I do, bro. But yeah, I'm telling you, it's like I used to shout this guy. So I used to shout him for loud, like literally, I used to shout him for some loud, innit? And then literally, I used to just pick up like a Benz or something from him. So imagine this now. This guy, he must have thought he was sneaky, bro. But I'd like caught him out. I caught him out like many times. But now that I think back at the situations, I caught him out now. But I never caught him out at the situation. But I had to think about it. But I remember like he used to link me. I remember one time he linked me. He was at the McDonald's like in the high street. I met him, and he came to like the alleyway. So I met him there, and he was like. Literally, I gave him the money for the loud, and do you know this guy? He was smart with it. I can't lie, bro. He was kind of smart with it, but he wasn't too smart with it because I caught him out. You know what I mean? So he gave me the loud now, and when he was showing me like in a way like, oh yeah, like everything's in the packet, but really and truly, it really weren't, bro. You know what I mean? Like. So when I'll be walking away now, I'll be walking away with the loud, because it's only a Benz, bro. I ain't gonna be going mad over, like, literally, if he took a little loud out, I ain't gonna be going crazy because it's only a £10. It's only like £10, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't crying over nothing. And then it's like he will call my phone. I'm telling you, he will call my phone, bro. He will call my phone. Why are you calling my phone for? He will call my phone when I'm walking away after I gave him the money. He'll call my phone. He'll be like, oh, like, he's like, oh, like, what's the loud saying? Is it good? And then I'll be like, oh, yeah, it's calm. And he's like, cool, yeah, shout me. Then when I look back at it now, and I look back at that situation, the reason why he called me is to see if I knew what he did. You know what I mean? So he wanted to see if I was still cool, like, if, you know what I mean? If you understand what I'm saying, you know what I mean? He called me to see if I picked up on what he had done. And yeah, I'm telling you, bro, you gotta watch out for sneaky individuals out here. See, he didn't know that I knew that information, but now I know, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, you can never hide nothing from a chosen one. This is why I just laugh, bro. Literally, I laugh at all these people that try to do me wrong and try to be sneaky behind my back and do all these malicious things, because the Lord is always looking out for me, and He'll always give me insight and knowledge on what you're doing. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, bro, you won't be able to get over me or nothing. Literally, I catch people out in the most craziest ways, and they're probably like, how the fuck did this guy know that I did that? Because the Lord gives me insight of what you have done, because you're on a low vibration. You got to understand, the devil never wins. The devil never wins. You might win short term. Once I get the knowledge and wisdom, bro, you lost, because I'll just use that against you, bro, and it's over. Literally. Don't skank people, I'm telling you, bro. Don't do it, because when people pick up on that, your reputation will go down, man. But yeah, man. Sneaky individuals everywhere. It's like, I remember one time I used to hang with this guy. I don't hang with him no more. Literally, I just got rid of this guy, bro, because he's just... Bro, I got rid of this guy because this guy was different, bro. He lied to me, stole from me. And I was nice to him as well, bro. Literally, imagine I was nice to an enemy. He was a secret enemy. But yeah, imagine this. So, I don't know, but he was telling me that he's moving out the area. He's like, you know, I'm moving out the area, you know. And I was like, oh really? I was like, what? You're moving out? He's like, yeah. And then he's like to me, and then when he was saying that, he said to me like, I'm not gonna say this person's name but he said like, oh yeah, I'm gonna rob this person before I go. And I'm thinking in my head like, nah, this guy is dodgy, bro. Like literally, you're telling me that you're gonna go rob someone that you pick up loud off, and that you're so-called friends, but this gives me the impression that you can do something to me. Then you know what I mean? That's gave me a straight impression of that. So I was like, I gotta be careful on this guy. I'm telling you, bro. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna take his scooter when I see him. Yeah, he's like, hold on. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna take his scooter. I'm gonna go link him like to buy loud, and then I'm gonna ask him for a go on the scooter, and then I'm gonna ride off. And he said this when he said that he's gonna move out of the area. So I was like, yeah, this guy is not good. This guy is bad, bro. I'm telling you, there's some bad people out here. You might think people are just like, just because you're good, don't mean other people are good, bro. I'm telling you, I've came across some bad folks out here. I'm telling you, bro. And yeah, like, I'm telling you never really know people's intentions and shit, bro. Literally, if he's about to go rob his friend, imagine what he would do to me. He'd probably try to rob me as well in his own yard. I'm telling you, bro. But yeah, I'm telling you, sneaky individuals are everywhere in this matrix, bro. Because people on a low vibration, bro. I'm telling you, people on a low vibration, the devil hops through them and uses them as a vessel to just do low things. You know what I mean? Sneaky individuals. Even one time, I remember one time, I met this guy on top of Treaty Centre one time. I met him on top of Treaty Centre, and who was he with? He was with like some. There was like, bro. I'm telling you, I met this guy and I didn't know that he was there with the ops, bro. He was there with the ops. Imagine I went to go link this guy. I told him on the phone. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go put my scooter back at yard. And he's like, oh, cool. So I went to go put my scooter back at yard before I met him. Walked to the Treaty Centre, like 10-minute walk. Walked down there now. And then I went up there. And how can he be with one of the ops, bro? Imagine that. You're chilling with the ops. The same guy that this is the same guy I'm talking about that said that he's going to rob the guy with the scooter. This is the same guy. He was there with the ops, bro. This guy is clicking up with the ops to get me riled up, bro. He did it on purpose, bro. Because I remember when the other guy that he clicked up with there, he was like, oh, he's like, do you want to buy loud? He's like, oh, what do you want loud? I was like, nah. And then it had that awkward silence. You know what I mean? This is that awkward silence, and then there was at one point like he was smoking, like the guy that called me up there, he was smoking like a zoot or something. He was smoking, and then he's like, do you want to hit that? He's like, hit that. I was like, nah, I'm good. And then he gave me that look in his eyes, like I'm saying, he gave me that demonic look. Like he didn't look at me with his eyes, like he looks at me with like the corner of his eye. He didn't look at me, but I can see at the corner of his eye like he's just thinking about me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I looked at him. I'm telling you, bro, people are sneaky, bro. You never know. You never know what is running through someone's mind out here. You never know what's going through their mind. Who knows what was going through his mind at that moment? He could have been thinking like, I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, you never know what these people are thinking. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But yeah, man. People nowadays just love to gossip, talk about others, and all this extra stuff, but man, it's better not to be sneaky about your actions, I'm telling you, because when you get caught, it will make it even worse for you. You might as well just be blatant with it, you know what I mean? Like, you might as well just be the hater that you are, you know what I mean? You might as well, what's the point of being sneaky about it? Being sneaky ain't gonna get you far. Sneaky. I'm telling you, but I came across so many sneaky individuals out here. You got really use your spirit discernment, because some folks really do have it out for certain individuals. This could have it out for you, you know what I mean? In your reality. I don't know what's going on in your reality, but some people can have it out for you and be sneaky like that by saying one thing to your face and then doing another thing behind your back, you know what I mean? People pretend to be your friend and they're not even your friend the whole time, but I'm telling you, people really do this. And the crazy thing about it is you never know what these people are really saying behind your back. That's the scary part. You never know what they're saying. Like, these people, their mouth would be open, but you never know what they're saying. And this is why I don't just click up with all these people in the big social circles and all these big friend circles, but I just keep like one buddy there, maybe two if I'm lucky, but I just keep the one there, like one buddy that I have, bro. That's better than a whole big circle, bro. I'm telling you, I've experienced them big circles, but I already know what they're like. All they do is just love to waffle, gossip, and just chat shit, bro. And I don't want to be a part of none of it, because it's just low energy stuff, you know what I mean? Man, low energy things attract bad situations and this bad people, literally. But man, not everyone's your friend out here, I'm telling you, not everyone's your friend out here. So always remember that, I'm telling you. Always put yourself first, and as I said, yeah, always put yourself first, bro, because you never know who can turn their back on you, bro. I'm telling you, you never know who can turn their back on you. Your own friend can turn their back on you and be a secret enemy the whole time. I'm telling you, people are crazy. I said, you never know what's running through some of these people's minds. But yeah, that's all, man. Stay tuned, and I'm out. Peace.